Ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to believe this, but the Georgia trial of Trump and everyone indicted will be on YouTube, live streamed on YouTube. It'll be live streamed for the whole world to see. And you have to ask yourself why Democrats would do this to themselves. Why would Democrats in Fulton County want Trump to soar even higher in the polls? Why would they're going to catapult Trump into the stratosphere? So if you look really quickly, Real Clear Politics, Biden is barely up and Trump has been indicted 4 times. Donald J. Trump is running a 4.2, 4.3, 40-yard dash with a 100-pound backpack called All of American Media and Democratic prosecutors in numerous states, including a special counsel. Could you imagine if Trump did not have to deal with this? He would run away with everything. If the entire American political system isn't leveled all the time, 24/7 against Donald Trump, okay? If the entire American political system isn't leveled at all times against Trump, what do you think's going to happen? Now, good luck with trying to make this a political stunt or trying to disparage Trump or harm his chances during 24 when the FEC chairman, and I talked about this in a segment prior to this one, if you televise any trial pertaining to an injustice that Trump believes took place against him, you're going to then echo the views of numerous experts. One FEC chairman being an example. Hit subscribe to this channel right now. To read my writing in The Hill, The Huffington Post, Salon, The Jerusalem Post, The Federalist, and other publications, go to hagoodman.com. My Patreon is below, and my super thanks is below as well. But ladies and gentlemen, you look, the FEC, so a fact check. FEC chairman echoes false claims. It's false. How do we know it's false? Well, because we asked somebody, and they said that the FEC chairman was wrong. Did the FEC chairman ever get a chance to correct the record? To form a rebuttal of his own? No. So a fact check nowadays is not, oh, who won the 1955 World Series? Oh, the Yankees. Wrong. It was the Brooklyn Dodgers. End of story. End of fact check. Now you think, like, you have Washington Post writers and, New York Times and CNN, MSNBC, and all these people who say, well, we've debunked these claims. No, you've offered a rebuttal. You have not debunked anything. Debunking a claim is a myth that you then debunk. Okay, but it's not a myth that Trump or Bernie Sanders or President Obama in 2008 were cheated or even had to endure opponents that tried desperately to cheat them, okay? For example, in 2008, it was Hillary Clinton's campaign that created the myth that President Obama wasn't born here. Okay, that was Hillary Clinton's campaign. There's a Guardian article, a New York Times article. There are numerous articles explaining from 2008 and citing quotes, indignant quotes by President Obama's campaign manager and others, accusing Clinton of spreading these myths or these false allegations. Okay, so it was Clinton's campaign. But you look, ladies and gentlemen, and Bernie Sanders was cheated in the 2016 Democratic primary. You then fast forward to 2020, and good luck trying to litigate the sensibilities of morally superior liberal Democrats around the country. If it's going to be live streamed on YouTube, then everything you've tried to do in terms of um, everything that you've tried to do in terms of disparaging Trump and ruining his campaign isn't going to work, because then Trump's going to get a chance to then highlight all the bizarre anomalies in court. And then the bizarre anomalies will try to be debunked in court. And then the average American will say, well, Trump is bringing up things like suitcases and all these bizarre anomalies in Georgia and other parts of the country. And you know what? Prosecutors, Democrats are saying, no, that's not true. At the end of the day, all you get is the average American saying, okay, I probably agree more with Trump. And the reason is because most people understand a system, a bureaucracy. The system is always gravitates, a system, a political system or an economic system gravitates towards the powerful. Most people, like people throughout the country, understand this. And Trump is no longer viewed as the bully. Okay, so for a long, long time, Trump was viewed as this, bully and this person that would just denigrate others. For the majority of the country, he's no longer viewed in that manner. People either like him, dislike him, or, see that government is leveling everything it has, media, social media algorithms, state and federal prosecutors, a special counsel against this man to prevent him from running or to tarnish his campaign. And so if you highlight that and people want to watch this, you're not going to do, like, the Democratic Party isn't going to do itself any favors by live streaming an obvious political stunt against Trump in a red state. Georgia is a conservative state. Almost every county in Georgia is red, just like Arizona. Georgia is a red state in the South. Most of the people of all demographics, I should say all demographics are more conservative than the demographics in California and New York. Okay? Everyone in Georgia is generally more conservative than the people in New York or California. Okay? Even Democrats are more conservative in Georgia. So you're looking at a situation where in a red state, an obvious political stunt is going to be live streamed. And the entire world is going to say, okay, when Trump gets a chance to give his vantage point, so for example, his viewpoint that he was cheated, and highlight the bizarre anomalies that took place, it's only going to help him. Again, look at the RCP. Biden is only up by 0.7 points, and that's a tie, and Trump is up in an Economist YouGov poll, an Emerson poll, and that's after being indicted 4 times. How bad, how miserably failed do you have to be as an administration if your challenger is indicted 4 times and still defeats you in polls? How bad do you have to be? I mean, you have to be the worst administration of all time. If Biden was charged 4 different times for actual crimes that him and Hunter likely and obviously committed, you could just look at the laptop and people asking for influence on a certain company's behalf. But anyway, you don't have like secret servers with Trump. You have his mean personality that they've tried to criminalize. But imagine if Biden was indicted 4 different times. You think he'd be tied with Trump? Never. Trump is indicted 4 times and tied with Biden. Now, what do you think's going to happen when it's live streamed in a red state? It's only going to help Donald Trump. That's my point. Anyway, give me your thoughts below. Hit subscribe to this channel, ladies and gentlemen. I am pumping out more content on this channel every single day. So tell your friends and hit subscribe. We'll do interviews and live streams soon. Thanks, everybody.